it wouldn't be a show unless we talked about LeBron James and how he continues to spend his summer with his sons. So following watching Bronny
to the Suns?
take part in the NBA Combine in Chicago, Richard, don't start something. LeBron, he was in attendance to watch Bryce play the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. LeBron was getting a little coaching action on, right, while he awaits the Lakers' next head coach. So, Perk, the best coach for the Los Angeles Lakers is blank.
JJ Redick, I will say. JJ Redick, but let me say this. It is something after this. JJ Redick, I feel like, knows the game of basketball from an X's and O's standpoint, but the one thing that I feel like JJ Redick is going to have to do is lose that snobby Duke attitude, right? Going into that locker room, it's one thing to have a high basketball IQ and know your X's and O's, but it's another thing to make sure you gather the ears of that locker room. And so many coaches, they talk about that transition period. We watch it with Greg Popovich. We're watching it with Rick Carlisle. They had to adjust. And we're talking about championship coaches because this day and age, these guys are a lot different than when I played back in the early 2000s, right, or in the early 90s, right? It's a certain type of level of respect that you got to have and that you got to give in that locker room.
From the coaching candidates that I have seen, I think JJ so far has been the best candidate that I have seen. I would say this. Part of the respect comes when you walk into a locker room is how hard you prepare. I've seen coaches that know basketball but don't prepare. They don't really kind of have that IQ, but they know how to relate to players. Well, that IQ is going to come into effect at some point in time. So I think all coaching it's management of personalities and putting players in the best possible position to succeed. If you know your stuff, if you know what you're talking about, and you can put your guys in the best possible way to succeed, and so far of the candidates that I have seen, JJ to me looks like he should be at the top of the list.
Well, the Lakers coaching search continues. We will continue to update as we know more.
ESPN.